Do 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 do. Even when you trip and fall.
Hello.
Welcome back.
You too.
Royce, are you sitting up or laying down?
Yeah, I'm sitting up. Sorry about that.
I mean,
Hello,
really
Sherry.
start a meeting laying down with a pillow?
I was my arm resting on the pillow, just swinged up.
Okay, but when it's 2:20, you should be sitting up, correct?
Yeah, you're correct. Sorry.
Give me a little bit of brightness on your screen so I could see you.
All right then.
Okay, that's better at least. So who are we missing here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're missing 2. We're missing Stefan and Eleanor? Yes? Okay. All right. I know Stefan got started late with John, so that might be his reason.
Yep.
And Eleanor, I'm not sure. Okay. So let's discuss our journal prompt. Who would like to go first? Okay, Andrew, so go ahead. I want you to read the question first since you're first. And then
All right. The question is, how can you show responsibility and dependability? What I wrote down was, I show responsibility and dependability by doing things without being told. For example, getting ready for work and arriving to work on time. Another example is to always tell the truth and not tell lies.
so what were the two words that we were looking at? Hi, Stefan. Hold on a minute. I saw Nathan, then Stefan, then Natasha.
There you go.
You're asking me?
Yeah, so did you answer those two questions?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. So who did I say? Go ahead, Nathan.
All right. For me, I put responsibility as getting ready for work and being told without being told. Getting ready for work without being told and getting to work on time. Dependability is getting the task done on time and I can't speak right now. I can't speak the English language. Get the task done on time and done correctly.
Okay, good. And then we had Stefan.
So, look, I'm sorry for being late. I'm gonna start off with that. I have a good reason.
Your appointment was late before this, correct?
Yeah.
So I was expecting that. Go ahead.
Anyway, the answer to general prompt, I put to get up very early. Don't be late for work at all, or try your best not to. Have independence, meaning you if you see a problem, you have to deal with it yourself, or if you have nothing to do, you have to find work for yourself. Also, you have to be determined to do things. Can't give up. You can't expect everyone to do things for you. You have to try your best to do it yourself first. That's what I have to say. Also, I sent the videos to you.
And you sent them to me where? Email or on my phone?
Email.
Okay.
Hopefully
I
you get them in your email.
Meetings like pretty solid all day, so I haven't had much time. Hold on, Nathan, because I have Natasha next. Okay. All right, go ahead, Natasha.
God.
Jonathan, please sit up. Jonathan, sit up. You should be in a chair, not on a bed. Go ahead, Natasha.
I am in the chair.
Okay, we'll sit up in it, okay?
To respect deadlines and make them on time, help others with tasks, and training will help with fewer mistakes.
Okay. Good. Where else did I see hands up? They really don't want to have to call on you. Go ahead, Tyler.
Getting things done before they're due, and I can't think of anything else.
That's all you had? All right, I saw Royce and then I see Sam. Go ahead, Royce.
Doing things without being told. Because one time, my mom was gone to go visit some people, and then I saw the kitchen was pretty messy and the bathroom was pretty messy. It's like, what? I'll do it. I'll just do it. The whole thing. Clean up the whole kitchen, mop it, clean the dishes, clean the console, wash the toilet, clean the whole sink, clean the bathtub, and made it spotless.
So that's initiative and helpful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That your mom was probably pretty pleased when she came home.
Yeah, she was.
Good job. All right, so I saw Sam next.
I do things without being told. I make sure things done before I do anything else.
And here comes Eleanor. Sorry, I've got people coming in and my emails, I'm getting dinged all over the place. Okay, Sam, thank you for raising your hand. I appreciate that. All right, what is my next hand?
Morning, Jerry.
Hi, Eleanor, you're late. What happened?
Sorry.
Okay, so remember when we were talking about that chart today?
Yeah.
Okay, so for today on your, hold on. Let me find that chart real quick. Hold on, I had it out for our meeting. Okay, so where it says punctuality, which means being on time. So for today, on Thursday, you're going to need to give yourself a 2 for that, okay?
Okay.
You're on time to your other meeting, but you were late to this one, okay?
Sorry.
Okay. Jordan, I saw your hand.
Sorry.
Okay, Eleanor.
For the journal prompt, you need to be on time to meetings. You can help around the house, like if your family goes somewhere or something and you see like the trash or something needs to be done, you can do it without them being like, hey, you could have done this while I was gone. So when they come home, they're happy.
Exactly. The results are much better. And either way, you had to empty the trash, right? It might be when they got back and it said, hello, why didn't you empty it? Then you got to go empty it. But then they're kind of not happy, right? But if you empty it without them even asking, then they're pretty happy. And Devin, I think I saw yours. Go ahead, Devin.
For my responsibility, you should clean up the mess you made at work, and you would always be on time every day instead of arriving late. Yeah.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okay, they're good answers. Whose hand am I seeing next? Eleanor, go ahead. What'd you say for the journal prompt?
I would say I can show mine was responsibility and so I can be on time and try how to and that's all.
Okay, good. So what you were talking about, though, you just didn't do, huh?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. That's pretty rare for you. Okay, so I'd really like to see Jonathan's hand before I call it. Thank you, Jonathan. So what did you say about the journal prompt?
Oh, the China Pro.
Yeah, how you show responsibility. And what was the other one? I'm sorry, I don't have it printed out. Responsibility and what? Anybody?
Dependability.
Okay, so Jonathan, how do you show responsibility and dependability? You worked on this today, right?
Oh,
Oh, you didn't get to work on
Right.
it because you didn't get help today. Okay, so let me just ask you, how do you show that you're responsible?
Respectful.
Yeah. How do you show that you're responsible?
Healthy people.
Cleaning up? Is that what you said? Okay, I told you,
Yeah.
you could come in, you could kind of listen to the
Yeah.
other answers.
Yeah.
Wanted you to give me an answer. So you said cleaning up shows you're responsible? Is that your answer, Jonathan?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for an answer. All right, who's next? Go ahead, Clad.
All right, for my general prompt for how I would show responsibility and dependability is to, first of all, to make sure I actually come here on time, which I'm actually glad I did. First of all, it is to show, the way I would want to show responsibility is doing things without needing to told something, and by showing the ability to take any consequences that may come your way.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta accept those consequences. Now, for dependability, what I believe is the best way to show dependability is to show that you can do the job in a timely manner. The boss wants to see you take initiative on the job.
Wow, you're all getting so smart. Look at this
Well, it's all,
smarty
well, it's thanks to you, after all.
Yeah, I really appreciate the help. I still feel bad for being late, though.
Yeah, you're all coming very far, very fast. So there are reasons why I'm strict, right? Look at what you're learning. I'm so proud. I'm like a proud mom. I know I'm not your mom, but you can probably see my eyes, so you like to get a little teary with pride. Okay, who else has not responded? We heard from everyone?
I believe so. Did Jonathan respond?
Yes, he did.
What about Natasha?
Natasha responded, yes.
Okay.
I can put in some input.
Go ahead. Yeah, we can. We're going to go around and ask for input now. So Natasha, go ahead. You can start.
The input, I would say you could probably either clean dishes or make your bed, because I do that daily when I have time.
And that's to show responsibility or
Yeah, 'cause
dependability or both.
both. It's both.
Okay.
Because
Good.
you can't always ask someone to do it for you.
Good. Who else has feedback? Go ahead, Stefan.
Just like what Eleanor said, you could do chores around the house. Like you could mow the lawn. You can like clean windows and stuff. You could even clean doorknobs and stuff because we're going to need to do that anyway when we go back. You can basically just try your best to find things to do, and if nothing's to do, you could try asking people if they need help with anything.
A lot of times people like that. If you're sitting there at work and all your stuff's done and you see your coworker working really hard, right? That'd be great if you were to go and say, see, you're working really hard. Is there anything I can help you with, right? Okay, does anyone have feedback on what anyone else had to say? Okay, I see Nathan and then I see Natasha. There's a couple of you I got to hear from at least one more time, okay? So go ahead, Nathan.
I just wanted to say, Clad did a very good job. I don't know if you saw my face, but I was like, he gave me an eyeball popper. It was that good. I was just blown away with what he had to say.
Good, good.
Wish I could have seen your face.
If you're looking, you could, right?
Well, I only got to see Sherry's face because you were the only one that was actually making noise.
Oh, I'm so sorry. All
Yeah.
right, Eleanor, go ahead.
I would say
I like that fries. Good shop that.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Good, good.
Thank you, Eleanor.
I saw Nathan's hand, and then I see Natasha's, and then I see Royce's, Elle, and Stefan's. Okay. Elle and Sam, good job. All right, Nathan, go.
I already went.
Well, I thought you raised your hand that you wanted to say something.
I did, and then that was when I was talking to Clyde, and I like complimented him. I was giving him an applause.
Sorry, I thought it was your hand again. Go ahead, Natasha.
Eleanor did a really good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, then I had Royce and Stefan. Go ahead, Royce.
That was pretty impressive, Clyde. I mean, that's.
Oh, thank you.
You might be a great employee.
Looking that way, huh?
I hope I'll be good.
Okay, Stefan, and then I saw Sam.
Yeah.
I think everyone did good. Everyone is doing excellent. If I have to say myself, we're all trying our best, hopefully. So I would say everyone did good.
Job.
I say everyone did good.
Okay, and then I saw Sam's hand.
I was gonna say the same thing. Everybody had a good compliment about that.
Is that a pat on the back sort of a situation? What do you think? Is that our right hand over our left shoulder?
Yes.
Everyone's doing a good job, so give yourselves a pat.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you're frozen, huh?
What?
Jonathan? Yeah, pat on the back. Jonathan, give yourself a pat on the back. You did it.
I know.
Let me see. Right hand, left shoulder. Pat on the back. Good job. Doesn't that feel good? I can't give you pats in person right now, but we can sure give ourselves our own pats, right? Okay. We still have 8 minutes. Do we have any more comments on the journal prompt? Go ahead, Tyler.
I was gonna say another way of showing responsibility is paying all your bills in on time.
Paying your bills on time?
Yeah.
That's important because if not, you get late charges, and if you after that you get things shut off, and then you go, "What happened? I have no lights."
Yeah.
That's a good one. Go ahead, Natasha.
Oh, I was gonna agree with that because I have to pay where I live at, so
You have to pay bills.
a rent. I think I don't remember.
You know, it's really exciting growing up, but the part that gets a little bit scary is like, oh, I have to do this now and this now and this now, right?
I think so.
Okay, Andrew, you had your hand, and then I see Nathan.
What about your response for the journal prompt, Sherry?
Oh, I think I show that in all sorts of ways, right? I mean, I have to show it because I'm trying to teach it to all of you.
Yeah.
I try to be responsible by getting all my work done and by making sure I'm in these meetings on time, as well as a whole bunch of other meetings that I do because they're the ones that help us, you know, get back to Kaiser and help us when we're at Kaiser. And so I have to make sure I'm on time to a lot of meetings. And I don't know, what else? I'm responsible for taking care of Tony, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
make sure we have food to eat and that he's taking his baths or showers and that he gets his medicine. And yeah, I have all kind of responsibilities because I've been an adult for a long time now. Anyone else have anything? I see Natasha again. Go ahead, Natasha.
Usually you'd have to make meals on your own. That's a responsibility.
Yeah, there's not always going to be someone there to cook it for you, right?
Yeah.
That's what I tell you all. If you know how to make a sandwich, you're not going to starve, right?
Yeah.
I really believe in that quote. Of course, you got to budget your money so that you have enough money to go to the store to get the stuff for the sandwiches, right? And then make the sandwich. And then you get the reward of eating the sandwich and not starving.
A sandwich.
Okay, I think I saw Nathan's hand.
Yeah, no, like that's one of the things that me and my parents would talk about because they're trying to get me up for SSI, and we kind of discussed it a little bit, and they said that I would have to pay them rent and stuff, so then that way that looks right there, and then like my face, you should have seen my face. My face, it was pretty, but I was just like,
Oh,
I was like, what?
well, and I love it when parents do that because a lot of times parents just kind of like get the SSI, right, and they pay the bills with it. But if you can even be a part of doing that with them, and if you could learn to do it independently, that's amazing. Like Nathan, for example, you could write a check to them, right?
Right.
For your rent. You could write a check to them for your party utilities or whatever it is that you need to do. If you write it in separate checks, you get even more practice.
Sure.
Or you do it in your online banking or however you do it, right? But I think if you all get to play a part in that, it's only going to help make you more independent. You know, if they just get the SSI check, which I know with Tony that happens, right? Because he doesn't really understand that. And we count out the money he gets every day. I mean, Tony's understanding is he gets my wallet and his wallet and says, Mom, I need money. but you're all at a different level where you could have more independence than that.
Yeah, because we talked about that too, and then I was like, well, I mean, it's not really that different because I'm already paying for my phone bill, you know, and like, it's not really different. It's just a little bit more money or a couple $100 more for something else, kind of thing, you know. So I mean, it's a little bit different, but it's not super different to where I'm not used to it, kind of thing. I'm just expanding my knowledge of being more independent, like you just said.
Right, and we'll learn about budgeting, right? Because you have to look at, for your different bills, what time of the month are they due, right? Because some things are due on the 1st, some things might be due on the 15th, some things might be due on the 23rd. And if you don't have that down and you don't pay things on time, right? For one thing, it hurts your credit and it costs you extra and late charges. And so you just have to learn that kind of life balance.
Right.
Right?
You might taught me about credit.
What's that, Stefan?
My dad taught me a lot about credit and how it's important.
Good. Sounds like you have a lot of good parents out there that are helping teach you the things you need to learn. Oh,
Just my dad.
Sorry, Devin, I saw your hand up at one point, didn't I?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I agree with what Natasha said about cooking the meals on your own.
Oh, I was just going to tell you the time, too.
What, right now?
Yeah, it's 2.
We have 2 minutes left, right? We go 2:20 to 2:45?
Yep.
Right? So so good that you agree with Natasha. So Natasha, you got some positive feedback?
I would say when you're doing that, you probably should try to go on the internet and find something you're comfortable cooking and then start from there, probably.
Right.
Or go on the internet.
All right, we have 1 minute left. Any final parting words?
Party words?
Not party words.
Sherry?
Party. Yes, Stefan.
John was also helping me, like, we're finish it tomorrow. My name is Justia today, correct?
You're going to start your video today, you said?
You want me to answer Miss Justia?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Yeah. So remember, you're going to use your second email mentor.
Did you want me?
What's that?
Oh, I'm gonna I'm going to use my second email mentor. Okay.
So,
I thought I had to make one out.
right, you're going to comment on this email. And you're going to ask any questions you have about your first email. And then you're going to add the parts that I asked you to add, right? And go ahead and share it with me before you send it, okay, Stefan?
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we're
I can
out
do
of
that.
time. I want to honor all your time. So I will see you all tomorrow morning.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Miss Sherry, have a good rest.
Bye, Miss Sherry.
Sherry,
For
can I
different
talk to you a
environment
little
with
bit?
me.
Bye.
Sherry, can I talk to you?
Bye.